It can't be that freaking hard, right? Getting healthy, being healthy, staying healthy. I believe that having optimal health is the pathway to living a truly fulfilled life. I'm your host, Ashleigh Mythen, a qualified naturopath who's passionate about finding solutions to your health problems, because your health is my business and healthy starts here. Welcome to the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode. Today, I want to talk about why your belief on health can affect your health. And I want to kick today's episode off with a quote by Henry Ford. Whether you believe you can or can't, you're right. Studies have shown that worrisome beliefs could act as self-fulfilling prophecies. So what are your core beliefs and values around health? I want you to begin observing this. Take a moment. Observe within yourself what comes up for you. Is there any kind of negativity, or is there some kind of defensiveness when even mentioning that? Or have you noticed in the past when conversations around your health, what has come up for you? You know, these are the things that could in fact be blockages or roadblocks for us in achieving our health goals. And understanding why you value your health will help you maintain consistency in those healthy habits. So for me, being healthy is really important. And it's a question that I ask in every podcast interview that I do. And I love hearing my guests' response to that. And most of the time it's something on the lines of, because I feel good to be healthy, which means I can do good in the world. And that's something that I often say, because when I'm healthy, I know that I can show up. I can show up in my work. I can show up in my relationships. I can, show up in my life as a much better and more enthusiastic person than if I was not feeling good within myself. And I've noticed when believe certain things about your health, like you can't do something or you don't have enough time, these things can then act as roadblocks to achieving those things. So the first step is just observing what those thoughts are. Once you've observed it, you can choose something different. And you can either use affirmations, like I love to use when I notice a belief or thought process that comes up for me. I just tend to say something on the lines of, I acknowledge that thought process and now I choose something else. And I might add that a new affirmation in that or something like that. Affirmations aren't for everybody, but I truly believe they make a really big difference when you're trying to change beliefs on certain things. Recently, with a chat with a really good friend of mine, she had just read a book called Live Wired by David Eagleman. And in this book, he's a neuroscientist who talks about how pushing yourself with a mental and physical challenge can actually create new pathways within the brain. And I have noticed that within myself as well. When you challenge yourself physically or you accomplish that, it creates a new way of thinking. And this is a great way to shift some of those beliefs that you have. For instance, things like rock climbing or dancing, where it kind of challenges that mental and physical. You're doing something physical and you challenge yourself mentally, can really shift those beliefs. I even noticed within myself when I began rock climbing, and there was a thought within me, a thought that came up for me was, this is too high, you can't do this. And I just kept doing it. And then I realized I could. And it's just it sounds a lot simpler than how it felt, but these are the kinds of things that can really push past those beliefs, those core beliefs that can help change. But you've got to start somewhere, and just acknowledging it and observing it is a great way to begin. So why is health important to you? That's a really good question to ask ask yourself. You can journal it. You can just even think about it right now. But you're obviously listening to this podcast, so it's a topic that you're interested in. So why is health important to you? And then you can ask yourself, is there certain goals that you're not able to reach, and why? Because everything is figure outable. And that's my favorite quote I've taken from Marie Forleo. If you don't know her, she's got a book called Everything is Figure Outable. And that's the kind of attitude. Again, that's that belief that no matter what, everything is figure outable. Therefore, when challenges appear, therefore, when you're attempting a new regime or a new health goal, everything is figure outable. Time, money, that isn't going to create a roadblock for you where you just end up giving up and not moving through it. It becomes an opportunity to be creative with how you're going to reach your goals instead of just going, nope, I can't for this XYZ reason. Thank you for listening. I've been your host, Ashleigh Mythen. Head to my website, ashleighmythen.com. I have webinars, meditations, and recipes all created to help you be and stay healthy, because healthy starts here. You can also find out how you can work with me one-on-one. It can't be that freaking hard, right? Be kind to yourself and each other. Till next time.